Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Project Integra. Today I'm going to be reviewing these speakers right here, which are the Kicker DSC65s. I got them on eBay for about $60, I believe. I think it was like 65 or something like that. And they were kind of cheap. And I needed new speakers because my previous ones blew, so I was just like, oh, let me see the cheapest thing I can find. These speakers are manufactured in China, so I mean, I just bought, speakers that I thought looked okay just to put in my car. I'm not a big, I like music and all, but spending a lot of money on speakers just doesn't seem ideal right now. So I just bought the best thing that I thought looked good, and they do the job. They produce sound. They're not the best, but they produce sound, and that's all I was looking for in speakers. So I figured, why not give you guys a review on what I think about the Kicker DSC65s. So I'm going to start off with the pros. The pros of these speakers are, they're pretty cheap. They only cost about $60 on eBay. I'm pretty sure their actual site, I think they're about, $60 or so. So it's fairly cheap. They sound okay. If you're looking for, an OEM replacement for your speakers, these will do the job just fine. They're not really a lot better. They're not worse. Just around the same. Also, they're somewhat easy to install. And what I mean by that is, since it doesn't come with instructions, it's kind of hard at first, but once you understand the concept on how to put these speakers together, it's really simple. And last but not least is they look nice. I mean, when you have these, when you have this cover on, which I didn't even put on yet, they actually look really cool from a distance. So, when you put that on there, I don't even know if it'll fit. But, looks kind of cool in my opinion. I like it, and that's why I bought it. So that's pretty much about all the pros. Just speakers, it's not really a lot to talk about. I am going to give you guys a kind of like a sound test by playing a song and comparing them from these speakers to the OEM speakers that I have in the front, because these only come in a pair of two. So you get two speakers for $60, which is about $30 per speaker. So I figured I'd give you guys a sound test and just go over how I feel about these speakers in general. The cons are about the same. I kind of feel like when something comes in the mail that doesn't come with instructions, it's just really terrible. Like, you shouldn't do that. If you're gonna give somebody a product that you're selling, give us instructions so we know how to put it together, and so people don't have to make videos like these on why you guys don't put instructions in your boxes. Now, the instructions that it came with it didn't even make sense. It was kind of weird, because in instructions you would expect it to give you like real pictures of like the product that they're showing you, but instead it's teaching you about parallel circuits and some other type of circuit. I forget the other type, but it was just telling me about circuits, and I didn't understand why. I don't need to learn about circuits. All you need to do is just either buy an adapter or just hardwire it up to the OEM harness. That's all you really need to do. You don't need to tell me about parallel circuits and all this, that, and the third. It's not really benefiting me in any type of way. So I didn't like that. And I think it was only like one page of instructions, and then it starts telling you about how you need to wire it up to your radio. I'm like, you don't need to do all that. Just wire it up to the the wires right here. I also didn't like how I have to either buy an adapter or cut the OEM adapter. Now, I know this is kind of my fault. It's not it's not their fault for doing this, because that's their way of making it compatible with different cars. So I just didn't like how I had to cut the wire, basically. I didn't feel like that was necessary. I just feel like it should have just been a direct plug-in, but then again, it's not the only car it's made for, so this is just me complaining right now. I just didn't like the fact that I had to cut the wires. That's basically all I'm saying. You can buy an adapter from like Walmart, Best Buy. I think it's only Best Buy. And it's like 10, 15 bucks, but I didn't feel like going to the store. And yeah, Best Buy is nowhere near me. It's probably like 10, 20 minutes away. Not really worth the trip. So I was just like, okay, I'm just going to cut the wire. And it worked out okay. Next, I wanted to talk about how these speakers don't really have a lot of bass. So these speakers are kind of sort of lacking bass. So if you like to listen to songs that have a lot of bass, I'm talking to all those people out there who like, EDM music or, rap music or hip hop with a lot of bass, these speakers are probably going to make you a little mad because they're not really Bose speakers. They're kind of bad when it comes to bass. So that's kind of a downfall. But then again, that's not the reason why I bought speakers. I just bought them for replacements. If you want to buy speakers for bass, buy some Bose. Everybody knows Bose speakers. Get them. Or, you could be that guy and just have a big giant subwoofer in the back of your car. But that's not me. Both the style and the looks with the plate on it, I want to give it probably about a 9 out of 10 because it looks really nice. And that's what I really want to see in a speaker. Especially back here, it really looks nice when you have a black interior with black speakers. Black on black just always looks good. Did he just hit my car? Did you just hit my car? Anyways, like I was saying, guys, these speakers are really good for the price if you're just looking for OEM speakers. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I figured I'd just share this with you guys just because I think one or two of you guys asked about the speakers. And I was just like, hey, I'm going to make a video for you guys because that's what I enjoy doing. Alright, before the camera shuts off on me, I just wanted to say Friday is the last day for Project Integra until I take a break and move on to the more challenging stages of building this car. So stay tuned to Friday where I will be doing a walk around of the car for the final day of Series 2 for Project Integra. Alright, this is the first song with both speakers playing, but I'll just get closer to the back one so you can hear. Alright, now here are the fronts, which sound a little different. I almost feel like the fronts might be better than the back. That's bad. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you on Friday. Peace out.